Back to indoors work.
Well, it's a bit nasty outside, isn't it?
Yeah. At the minute we're just swapping between outdoors and indoor work.
The weather is demanding what we do at the moment.
Which is good because obviously we keep on getting different things done.
Yeah.
So we're back in the 400 bedroom and Ash has got probably about 95% of the taping and jointing done now. It's looking brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's superb.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the first coat of paint on, so just the undercoat, to see what it's actually looking like. But before we do that, the next job that we want to crack on with is the coven.
And I'm excited to see this because it is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just arrived and I've been searching all over for a particular sort of style of coven to go with the theme of the room. Because we wanted it quite nice and French and feminine. So.
And a bonus, you found it in France. Normally it's sort of Australia, Germany, America.
Yeah.
This was actually in France.
Which is brilliant to actually get it. So obviously it's just arrived and we just had a quick look at it and it does look absolutely amazing. Yeah. So we just want to see how it is getting up. It is a polyurethane one. Yeah. So it's a lot more sturdier. Yeah. Than obviously the little polystyrene ones and stuff. Yeah. And I was looking everywhere. We were going to get some plaster ones, but I couldn't find any in this particular style and design in plaster. Yeah. So
it's just as good. It looks exactly like plaster. I think it'll work better than plaster. I mean, the design on it is amazing.
Yeah. Well, in our old house back in the UK, we did put plaster coven up, and it was difficult. Yeah, it was difficult cutting, difficult putting it up purely because of the weight. And painting when it comes to painting it, because it soaks up all the paint, doesn't it? So hopefully this will be a win-win with it all. So we'll get the box open now and I'll show you what we've got. So I'm too excited, getting in already. So this is the coven that we've got with the design on, and we've got 4 different types of it that make up the whole design. So this one, which has got the sort of like motif in the centre, and then we've got a plain one which follows on, and then there's this one which has got a V shape missing out. The reason being is so when you cut in your angles, it goes in the corner and it creates the same motif as the first one. So in the corners we'll have this design, and then in the centre of the walls, so like up there we'll have a motif, on the chimney we'll have one, and on this wall we'll have one, and then in that corner, that corner, and the one behind me we'll have the motif as well, and then everything in between will just be the plain one. So, do you want to get one open, Mum?
Yes, let's get one open.
Do you want to open the nice one?
Yes.
You can see properly what it's like. It's a decent size as well, isn't it?
They're nice and wide and everything. I mean, I know you originally looked at you were going to make some. It's the panels you're going to make, isn't it?
Yeah, the paneling we're going to do for covens.
Feels nice. It's better than the polystyrene. It's not as difficult to work with as
plaster.
Just to see all that.
Yeah, the detail on it is beautiful.
And all this you're going to paint, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll probably do all of the detail, like all of the central detail, all in gold. So it will be beautiful. And then, like I said, after the motif, it just goes straight into these lines, and that's what will blend in to the plain part.
Along to their one, onto that one.
Yeah, straight onto the plain one.
And then corners.
They'll be the decorative ones.
And then you've got a ceiling rose.
Yes, the ceiling roses come as well. So that'll go in the centre, and that's a bit of an oval shape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not your typical Chateau boring ceiling rose, is it? It's a nice oval one, so it's different to
what you normally get.
Standard one, yeah. Which is lovely.
So yeah, we will start cracking with this. We have done coven before and we know it is difficult, so this is probably going to be just as difficult.
Because it's going to have to be cut right first. There's no waste. Basically, it has to be done right the first time.
I'd probably say this is the same size as the one that we've done in the old house back in the UK.
Yeah.
Because that was a big one. Yeah. And that was the polyurethane in one of the other rooms as well. So, yeah, we're going to get the saw now. And all we're going to stick it on with, we've got some high-tack adhesive to go in the gun, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we'll just get it stuck up.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll stay up.
Let's see.
Come on then, let's crack on. So we've got the first couple of pieces up, haven't we, Mum?
Yep, superb.
You can see here, so we've got the one corner and two corner up there, and then we've got the centre moulding, and we've got the one on the chimney as well, which is brilliant. Obviously it's all lined up. We've got the corner parts on, so you might have noticed while I've been putting it up that we're doing it quite oddly, aren't we, Mum? The way we're putting it up, but we sort of have to because of the joints.
Yeah, we need to get all the corner bits and joints first, and the strip bits are going easy, and we can sand it quite easy, can't we, to fit the strip bits?
Strip it in. Yeah, well the way, obviously because the corners are designed to go in like that, if you can see them, obviously you get like just the actual corner section, so it goes from there to there. So once that's in place, then we have to get the centre one in, because that has to be dead centre, and then we filled in the gap in between. So that's what we've done with there, and then that's all we're going to do with this one now. So we've got one piece that we've got here that was left, but it's literally 10 mil short, and we don't want to start adding more joints in for the sake of it. So we'll come back to that one if we have another longer piece, but for now we're going to start on this side. So we need to work out the centre of this one, and then we need one of the decorative ones on, don't we? To go in the centre.
First.
Yep, which we have got here. Only problem, we made a little bit of a boo-boo. I've cut it slightly too short to now.
But that won't matter. As long as we have the decorative
yeah, the decorative parts there. But
I was thinking then, would you be better using the laser level to get the centre of that, and then will it go straight across
to get the centre of
measuring? You know, so that's exactly that one.
Yeah.
Use the laser level.
Would we want it in the centre of...
Well, you want it directly in line with that one, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. As long as it's in the centre of that wall. That'd be the main thing. But yeah, we can get a laser leveler and try that.
I don't know which way you want to do it.
I'll probably measure...
exactly the same as that one.
Yeah. And go along.
I don't know. We'll have a look.
We'll have a look. We'll work it out. So yeah, so we need to cut this one down. Reason it was cut slightly shorter was because the walls are slightly out compared to the ceiling and that, so we had to make it a little bit bigger so we could get the return onto the next part. But yeah, it's looking absolutely amazing already. Do you like it, mister?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I said it's a pair of underpants.
It's a pair of underpants.
Do it, I dare you, do it.
What is like? Eesh. Can't take his anywhere.
You can play with them.
You can have them ones.
Colour them in. Do some designs on them.
Right. We'll get the scaffolding.
Yeah, we'll get it shifted over here.
Okie doke.
Come on in.
So it's all done, ma'am.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How it's all turned out.
Yeah.
So we've got all the sides on now, right the way around, and we've got more than enough. We've left this part because we need to wait until we've got that taped and jointed, and then we can get the curtain pole back up with the curtains on to see where we're going to run the rest of it into.
I think it looks wonderful.
It does. It looks absolutely amazing. Like I said, we're all up now.
Just closing all the room off now, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
You know,
The
making it all one.
bit over the chimney as well, just how nice it looks. If you cut it all in so it goes around the sides and it just finishes it off so much. You can't really see that much of the detail on it, but just having it in the corners and that, it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. You will, once you get the gold paint on it, it'll stand out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
At the moment, and because the walls have got all the taping and jointing, it's distracting you away from the carving.
Yeah.
So once it's all painted,
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. I can just start to picture now the furniture being in, where it's going to be, what it's going to look like.
Yeah, how it's going to be with that sort of style.
You won't want to leave once you get in this room, I don't think.
No, definitely not.
No.
I think with it being the bedroom, it's going to have that sort of nice, soft, relaxing.
Yeah, you're just not going to want to leave
it. No. But if you're needing any sort of like mouldings or anything, or the carving or the like ceiling rows, we got this from, is it Decor? I think it's called. Yeah. And like I said, they're absolutely amazing, and it wasn't too expensive either. And it just...
Not for how it looks, it's certainly well worth the money.
Well, to be honest, it was the same price as a basic plaster one.
But it was so easy to put up, and it's all... I know we were cutting it, but it's not made with all fibres that are going to be harmful, so that was okay.
Yeah.
You know, and it cut so easy, didn't it?
It was.
It was so light and so easy.
Yeah,
easier than the plaster.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good. So, it's been another productive day.
It's gone well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Very well.
Absolutely amazing. Rob's popped his head in a couple of times, having it to see how it's progressing.
And I just swoon when I see the work. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
We were just saying, like, you can't really properly see the detail in the camera, but seeing it in real life, it's just amazing, isn't it?
It is. And wait until it's painted and highlighted, and
yeah,
it's going to be beautiful.
It is. It's going to be absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I think now getting to these stages where we've seen it all, so we've got like the ceiling detail in the salon, we've obviously got the carving up in the bedroom. Next,
just seeing all the panelling coming together as well now, sort of all the gaps getting filled and it's all starting to come together.
Yeah.
It's all like one now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can see it as you look around now, how good it's looking.
It is.
Right.
It's amazing. Rob's, bless him still, he's been working on the panelling bit by bit.
He's up to the doors now.
Yeah, he's working on the doors now, and
And I decided to strip them, so adding a few more days to the to the journey.
To be honest, I'll see if they are stripped, we might just keep them stripped.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
We won't go there yet.
That's another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Mum said, it's just starting to come together. It's looking amazing. Obviously, windows in, the panels, they're just looking so nice and tight now, and all the joints are getting filled in.
It is.
It's
I mean, just the salon itself, how bad it was 6 months ago, you know, there was no panels, the windows were falling out and everything, and now that's just on the verge of
being
finished,
painted,
isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just waiting until all of them are up to the same sort of stage where they've either got the first base coat paint on, or they're just getting the first base.
Yeah.
So they're all up to that stage, and then we can paint them all together. So we know all the major dusts out of the way and stuff like that.
all the work's out the way.
Yeah. And then it'll just plough on from there. Obviously we paint in, and then all the soft furnishings.
I'm still hoping by the time I leave in September that all these 3 areas are done.
They'll be very
Ready
close
to just about getting paint on them, I'd say so.
Yeah, for how quick the bedroom's moving on now.
Yeah, definitely.
Except within the next couple of weeks, that'll be getting all the mouldings on, and we're going to start having to look for paint colours.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah. So it is. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
But I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe because it massively helps us, and it costs nothing at all to subscribe either. It's completely free, but it really helps us. And we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll be doing.
No.
The weather tells us really what we're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Generally.
It's raining tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been a bit nasty today. It was only supposed to rain for a couple of hours, and it's rained all day.
All day.
Non-stop. So.
Which, to be honest, I'm glad in a way because we've got that up.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to get up.
So we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, and there'll be a surprise for you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.